Hello everyone, welcome to my Friday weekly melts, and I'm going to jump right into this video. The first scent I have here is the 4-ounce candle from Bath & Body Works, Green Grass. And I was getting tired of melting a lot of fruity scents. It was giving me a headache for a while. So I remembered I had this scent and grabbed it and put it in my sunroom a few days ago. And I was pleasantly surprised. It's a soft scent throw, which is perfect. I do not want anything overpoweringly strong when it comes to a greenery or a floral note or anything like that, since I'm not huge on those scents. But this candle scented up my sunroom really well. Like I said, it was a soft scent. I don't smell green grass per se. I smell more of a greenery note with, and it's funny because it almost smells like daisies. That's what it reminds me of. Reminds me of some green notes with daisies. I'm looking more for a grassy scent, so I'm going to be on the lookout for that, more of a fresh cut grass. But this is really nice, and I have this going now in my bedroom. And it is melting beautifully. Even pool of wax. I hope to have this finished up over the weekend so I can move on to another 4-ounce. Next is Lemon Mint Leaf, the mini one. And I've mentioned this before, I love this scent. The lemon is a creamy kind of lemon, and the mint is just a nice, fresh mint leaf scent. Mixed together, it reminds me of an aromatherapy candle, because the lemon is not like a fresh, crisp lemon scent. It's, like I said, kind of like a creamy note to the lemon. Not bakery, just a creamy note with that mint leaf. I love it. Next time Bath & Body Works has a 2 for $20 sale on their candles, I'm not bothering right now because I want new candles coming out, not the ones that they already have. I'm definitely picking this up in a 3-wick. And what I did is when it was done burning, I took the wax out and put it in my warmer. Love this scent. It's great in small rooms, the mini, these little mini candles. But I can't wait to get the 3-wick. Next is Pineapple Mango. And this is a nice scent. It's a medium scent throw. It's just a really nice, fruity pineapple mango scent. Nothing fancy about this candle. Just true to the scent description, scent name. I did have a problem with one of the wicks. This one is a white wick. It has not gone out on me. It is pretty much an even pool of wax. I blew it out a little bit too soon because I was getting tired of the fruity scent. But it's a pleasant scent. I don't know if I would repurchase it, but I am enjoying it somewhat until I was enjoying it for a little while. I will again when I'm into more of a pineapple scent. Next I have going right now, trying to get this one down, is Bahama Fizz. And as many of you know, a lot of us have had trouble with this candle. And again, today is no exception for me. The wicks are extremely low. They keep blowing out on their own, going out on their own, especially this one over here. So, and the wax pool is not the greatest, but I am trying to melt it down anyways because it's a nice soft scent. It's not strong, it's a soft scent. So it's perfect for me when I'm not wanting that strong fruity scent. This scent says it has bananas in it. I don't smell bananas. I smell more of a kiwi, melony kind of scent. It just reminds you of a nice drink, but I don't smell bananas. Like I said, I smell more of a kiwi melon scent. It's pleasant. It really is. It's a nice scent and it's soft. It's not super strong. Just wish that we didn't have so many problems with these wicks. Next, which this is going to be kind of a shocker, in my warmer, in my little holder here, I have a frosted cupcake. No, I did not return it. I was going to, and I just never got around to it. I was so lazy, I didn't feel like going into Bath & Body Works, so I decided to relight it again and just give it a shot. As you can see, it's been burning perfectly all of a sudden, no problems, and it actually has a scent now. So from now on, I am not doing any. So far, I have messed up on 3 candles. I have put 3 candle videos up, just on the candles itself to show before and afters and things like that. And I had a problem with this at the beginning, with the scent, with the melting. This one here, you have to wait. Like at the beginning up and through here, you really don't get much of a throw. It was like a little bit higher than where it is now, and that's when the scent started to really come out. medium. Not strong, but medium, where I could smell it. It's in between a vanilla cupcake scent and a sugar cookie scent with vanilla frosting on it. And I know that Little Balladeer has said the same thing. She's reviewed this candle and said it smells like sugar cookie. And I get it. It depends on my nose, but sometimes I smell that sugar cookie scent, but like I said, with like a vanilla frosting. Or I could smell a little bit of a vanilla cupcake, with a creamier note. It's a nice scent. It's not the exact scent from previous years, but it's still a pleasant scent. It's a nice bakery sweet vanilla scent. So disregard the other video. Apparently you have to melt these down for a while, which should not be the case. I mean, I remember when you lit a Slatkin candle, it was the candle that you could rely on. As soon as you lit those 3 wicks, within 5 to 10 minutes there was a strong scent flowing through the air. At least that's my experience that I've had over the past year or so. But now it's like you have to wait. I mean, you really have to burn these candles down sometimes to really get an even pool of wax and a good scent throw. So it's really a shame. I hope that the problems get fixed soon because it's just crazy. But yes, I still have it. So if you're having problems with your frosted cupcake and you haven't returned it yet, give it another try and just let it melt all day and see what happens, because it might be like my candle. It might be like Little Balladeer. After a while, it just corrects itself, and then it finally throws off a scent. Here is my Walmart Blackberry Tart, and I had this going for a day. And look, it doesn't even look like I put a dent in it that much. I do have to trim that wick. But the oils are still bubbling up there. I had this going with a tart that I'll talk about in a little bit. This smells more of kind of just straight blackberry scent. Almost like a blueberry scent. Like if I leave the room, sometimes it smells like blueberry and other times it smells like blackberry. I have that problem a lot, if you've noticed that. My nose just tends to play tricks on me. I love the scent though. I don't really smell too much of a tart per se, any bakery tart note in there. It's just pretty much a straight up fruit scent. And it gives off a decent scent though for a 4-ounce candle. So I would repurchase this, and I would purchase this in the 3-wick candle for sure. Next, as you can see over there, is my Sparkling Lemon from Yankee Candle. And I've had this for a while, and look, you can tell it's all dirty up at the top because of my, I've had it for a while, and I've had issues with this candle, but I love the scent. It is exactly like its name, Sparkling Lemon. It is a fresh, crisp lemon scent, and it reminds you almost of a lemonade scent, but it's not. It just reminds you like it's showing lemons in water. Get that little bit of a watery note to it. I absolutely love it. I'm almost done with it. Almost. And then I'll have to get another lemon candle, which hopefully will be lemon mint leaf. Now, here is the tart I was melting at the same time with Blackberry Tart. I was melting this in another room, Blueberry Cheesecake from Better Homes and Garden. And this is an amazing scent. It's a strong tart, or a cube. I melted one. Now, on the cold scent throw, I could smell all different berries. I could smell raspberry, blackberries, blueberries, and you can smell the cream cheese. Now, when I melt this tart, I get more, again, of the blueberry. Maybe, like I said, it's just my nose, but I get more of like a blueberry cheesecake. And every once in a while, I get a little more berry note to it. But it worked amazing with the blackberry tart. So if you have the blackberry tart candle and you like to have other scents going in your home, in your warmers, this is really good with it. It just smells great. It gives it a little bit of a creamy note, so when you're walking into another room, you don't get slammed with another scent. It just blends. I love it amazingly. I have Lemongrass and Sage by Kim's Tarts. And this is super strong. I blogged about this saying it was a soft scent. And then after like an hour, whoa, was it strong. I like lemongrass, so I thought I would try the sage. And it's a nice scent, but I will never put a whole tart in because it was just too overpowering for me. You can smell the lemongrass and the sage, and it's a perfect blend together. Lemongrass is an awesome scent to mix with other scents. It's really good, and it's a great spa, relaxing kind of scent. Or it can be a pick-me-up depending on what scent you mix it with. If you like sage, go for the lemongrass sage and try this. It's super strong, so maybe you might want to put half a tart or a fourth of a tart in first, and then, add more if need be. It worked good. I had this going while I had green grass going the other day, too. Next is, you can't even see that, white chocolate macadamia nut cookie. And this I will not be melting anymore this year. Probably, and maybe it's supposed to get down into the 40s again, so I might be melting it then. I want to use them up. This is a very deep, rich bakery scent. You can smell the white chocolate, and it's a warm white chocolate. You can smell the warm cookie. It smells like a freshly baked cookie with the white chocolate, and you can actually smell that macadamia nut. It is true to its name. You smell all the scents in there. It is a strong scent. I only use like half a tart in the rooms. And like I said, it's very rich. So if you like rich bakery scents, give white chocolate macadamia nut a try. I don't know if you're going to want to try it, though, now with spring, summer coming, but when the cooler weather comes, this is the perfect scent to be melting. That nice bakery scent. Here I have, and this is from Gracie Joe's Candle Company, and it's Herbal Island. And this is supposed to be, and there was 5 tarts in it, and I only have 2 left because I absolutely am in love with the scent. I wish it was a little more stronger, though. This is supposed to be pineapple and green tea leaf. When you smell it the first time with a cold throw, you can smell the pineapple. It's not heavy, and you can smell that herbal note of the green tea leaves. When you melt it, it's the type of scent that you're like, the herbal scent, but you're not quite sure exactly what's melting or what the scents are. It's really nice. It's relaxing. I melt this in my bedroom at night. The pineapple you would think would be like, whoa, you know what I mean? You would think it would be a fresh pineapple scent. It's not. Very little pineapple. Like I said, it has you guessing when you're melting it. At least it does for me. And then I finished up. I used up a Yankee. Forgot. I used a Yankee hazelnut coffee. And I don't know what happened, but the last batch of tarts that I ordered, and I ordered them online. I didn't get them in the stores. The ones I've been ordering online do not have much of a scent throw. And I just placed an order, so I'm praying that those have a good scent throw. I went and put hazelnut coffee in the other day because I was craving it. I could barely smell it. And I know this is a strong scented tart. So I had this throw in, and I threw away the container, I believe. It's on my blog. Skye Soy Candles. Her mountain-grown hazelnut cafe. It smells really similar to this, but super strong. So I threw it in with this tart, and it smelled amazing. My house smelled like a cafe all day. You know, it smelled like the deep, rich coffee scent and that vanilla cream, per se, that you'd put in your coffee. It smelled amazing. Amazing. And I just don't know why. This is like the 4th tart I have tried that there is like no scent. So I don't know what's going on with that. A little bit disappointed. I finished up my orange chiffon by Kim's Tarts, and this again is an amazing scent. If you're looking for an orange scent right now, and you don't want like a heavy bakery note, try her orange chiffon because it's more of an orange scent with a little bit of that chiffon kind of cakey mix. A little bit. It's just a nice, warm orange scent. Little zest to it, but it's amazing. It's perfect orange scent. I love the orange crumble cake, but that's really good come the warmer days because of the caramel. Not that I wouldn't melt it all year round. Anyways, but last is birthday cake from Kim's Tarts. And this smells exactly like a birthday cake, a vanilla birthday cake. It's awesome. It's so yummy. I was enjoying this. I had it in my son's room, and I left his door open the last time I was melting it, and I was like, oh my goodness, it smelled so good in my hallway. Perfect birthday cake scent. And my last is a big surprise. My Toasted Pistachio Delight mini candle from Bath & Body Works. Yep, this is a plastic one. And I have never had a problem with the mini plastics, ever. Well, I had it going in this warmer right here in my bathroom. And I thought I smelled something funny, though, in my bathroom. I was like, what the heck is that smell? And I decided to look at the candle just for the heck of it. And there it was. Completely melted. Thank goodness I had it in this this candle warmer. I did that for protection in the first place. I didn't think I'd need it, but I did. And as you can see, it melted. So yes, they do melt. Never had a problem. And like I said, it was in the holder. So I don't know what happened. Anyways, I love the scent. I can't smell much of it in this right now because it just smells like burnt plastic, and I just want to show everybody that it can happen to anybody. I've been melting candles, and I've only had one issue with a candle that has caught on fire on the inside. Thank goodness I was home. It just went complete. I mean, I only had the candle lit for maybe 20 minutes, and when I smelled smoke, and I went into my sunroom, and it was a good-sized candle. There was like flames about oh my gosh, let me show you. It was probably about that high of flames from the candle. You know, it was like going way up. And I had to grab it with my oven mitts and throw it in my sink and just pour the cold water, and the glass shattered all over the place. It was a waxy mess in my sink. And I didn't burn candles for a long time after that because that really scared me. The woman who sold the candle, she did replace it, but it's not her fault. It can happen to anybody. The wick can just go crazy. The jar can act up. It can happen to anybody. And now I've got to be aware of my candles again because this is what happened to my plastic one. So, like I said, I just want to show everybody it does happen. I'm so sad because I love pistachio. It was an awesome toasted pistachio scent that was going in my bathroom until it decided to melt the plastic. So that's my little surprise, and that's a little ball of deer. I told her I had two surprises. One was my frosted cupcake, and the last surprise is my nice melted mini candle. And I do play it safe with my candles, so this just decided to melt. So thank you. Be careful, everybody, when you're melting your candles. Always put them in a warmer or put a plate underneath them. Put them in your sink, whatever. You just never know. Like I said, one time one of my candles did catch on fire. I would have burnt the whole house down it would have burnt my whole house down if I wasn't home. And now I'm being cautious now and blow my candles when I go out because this happened with this candle. And thank goodness, like I said, I had it in a warmer. And I probably made this video long after I said I wouldn't. But thank you for watching. That's my Friday Weekly Melts, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.